Hey guys, today I wanted to make kind of a different video. So on our channel we do doll reviews, I love me some giveaways, but I realized that I don't really do any doll stories. I don't really talk that much about, how I got into collecting dolls and all that. And one of the absolute best things about being in this hobby has been getting to know the people. I have a Facebook group. I've got quite a few people who are following me on YouTube now, and what I'm getting to learn here is that people come from all walks of life. They have all these stories. I'm really enjoying getting to know you guys. And so what I thought I would do is answer this question that I'm getting a little bit more often than usual is, why am I doing these giveaways? Like why do you want to give away so much stuff? And it's always a little embarrassing, but so I wanted to show you a little bit about why I'm doing that, and there's a story there. And so I grew up in a small town in Louisiana, and we did not have a lot of money. And when I was about 8 or 9 years old, I've always loved toys, by the way, and my mom, anytime she had a little extra money, she would buy me a Barbie doll, or she would make sure that we had enough toys to play with, because I really did love toys. But I remember every year we used to go to this carnival, and we obviously didn't have money to play those fancy games where you could win a prize, and so we would just walk through that area to get to the free stuff, the free music, maybe get an ice cream or something. And I remember being a little kid, and at the end of the night we were leaving, my whole family, and it was my mom and dad and my sister and I was kind of dragging behind and kind of looking at all the lights and all those prizes. And I remember there was like a big plushy Garfield. You kids don't remember what Garfield is, but when I grew up, Garfield was like this fat cat, and I just thought, man, I wish I could play one of those games and win one of these prizes. So I was kind of dragging behind my family, and this young girl, she must have been a teenager, she saw me and she motioned for me to come over. She was behind one of those games where you throw the dart at the balloon. If you're not in the US, all these small towns put on these little carnivals. And she was kind of motioning for me to come over. And I looked at my mom, and my mom said, yeah, you can go. So I walked over there, and the girl handed me a doll. She had in her hands a doll. And I just thought, I can't buy this doll. I don't have that kind of money. My parents don't have that money. And she said, no, it's a gift for you. I want you to have it. And I looked at my mom again, and my mom's like, it's okay. And my mom's very Japanese, so there was a lot of bowing and thank you. And so I took this doll from her, and I remember it was nighttime, and I'm sitting in the back of the car, and I'm just staring at this doll's face, thinking, this is the most beautiful thing ever. This doll is so special, and I'm special, and I'm getting emotional about it. Anyway, so fast forward to now, and I'm in a position where I can give back. So I wanted to show you, I couldn't remember exactly what the doll looked like, so I found one on eBay. And when you're 8 years old and you think something's really fantastic and glamorous, well, this is the doll, you guys. It's called a Bradley doll. And I remember now, as a kid, thinking that the doll was so beautiful, but really the doll was a little bit scary. Look at these hands. She's got these very spindly, spider hands, and her skin is actually pantyhose material that's been glued on to like a styrofoam cast. So she's, and her face is sort of painted on, and you can't take off their hats or their hair pieces. And then underneath her dress, it's just like cardboard. It's a cardboard cone. She doesn't even have legs. But that's okay, because when you're 8, they're beautiful. These dolls were never terribly popular. They certainly weren't worth a lot of money. But when you're 8 and someone gives you a prize, it makes you feel very special. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. And if If you have any questions about Bradley dolls or you want to share stories with me, I am all ears. Talk soon.